Hi guys, and welcome back to another IPT2. So this week we are covering today's kind of event day, which is Blue Monday. Now, you may know what Blue Monday is, or you may not, but Blue Monday is the time of the year, or the first Monday of the year, where people seem to be at their most depressed. Now, obviously, that plays into many factors, but today's podcast is all about discussing Blue Monday itself. And we'll discuss factors that can lead into those kind of depressions that people feel and maybe some solutions for them as well. So, first off, let's talk about Blue Monday itself. So, Blue Monday was started maybe about 5 years ago. Now, obviously, during that time, it was the pandemic time, and people obviously wanted to express themselves to do with mental health, and really, that's when the prevalence of mental health started to go up for a lot of people. The problem with Blue Monday, though, is it's completely fake. It was made up. It's not some scientific study that was conducted. It's not some testing that was done on the population. It's nothing whatsoever but a travel company who was trying to sell more holidays. They knew January was a time when people didn't really buy that many holidays, so they started saying, well, do you know what? If you're feeling a bit depressed, some sunshine might help. You should go away on holiday to feel better. And really, that's where Blue Monday came from. It's a nothing. It only exists because of marketing. And when we look at lots of different events and lots of different dates that we have in the calendar, a lot of the stuff is made up just to sell something. Now, obviously, I've talked about this before with Black Friday sales and Cyber Monday and all that. But it really needs to be brought up again that that's why Blue Monday exists. So when you think about it and you think about they've started something that doesn't exist just to sell something, and they're telling you that it's the most depressive day of the year, how does that how does that look to you? Now, if I take a stand back and I look at the way this was marketed, there's lots of similarities in the fitness industry. The rise of Wegovy or semaglutide, the rise of skinny jabs, the rise of Herbalife, all with claims that they can do something for somebody, or this is what the facts are, and this is how we solve your problem. And that's a big problem with the fitness industry itself. Now, granted, there are going to be people who feel a bit blue at this point in January, but it's not because of it being the worst Monday of the year and a date that people dread. It's just because we're fatigued from Christmas and New Year. We are trying to get back into routines after maybe having time off or holidays. We are getting rid of the alcohol from our systems. We are trying new fitness regimes and they may not be working. We may be a little bit sick of our job and it feels crap being back. There's many reasons why Blue Monday could be a real thing, but it's not. And there's many solutions as well. And obviously, this is a fitness education podcast, so really I'm going to look at it from the point of view of fitness and health. So, if you've started a new regime and it's not going the way you want it to go, then your solution is to go speak to a personal trainer. Go get expert advice. Seek out a person who's really helpful to you. Maybe instead of going to the gym yourself, get a friend. If you don't have a friend, join a class. You'll make friends very quickly in classes. Also, is your gym plan correct for what you're trying to achieve? That's why you might need a personal trainer. And there's a whole bunch of other things you can do, but a lot of it really does come down to speaking to somebody and getting support. Maybe it's your job, maybe you're not enjoying your job as much. Then maybe you should make some time for the gym, eating healthy, getting your headspace correct, making time to do a few things that you really like. And these don't have to cost money. These can just be maybe going a walk in the evening or when you can, maybe getting some sunshine at the weekends. I know it's cold, but even getting some sun on the skin will be helpful and beneficial. And when we look at your nutrition, maybe there's things in your diet that are not helping. Have you thought about maybe asking for some support? Maybe getting somebody to look over what you're eating and giving you some suggestions of changes you could make. Not giving you a diet plan, and that's not something I think is good for the majority of people, but getting somebody to look over your calories, make sure that you're eating at a maintenance level, or if you're trying to lose weight in a deficit, a true deficit, or making sure that your health is the best it can be, maybe by doing a health test or getting a checkup at your GP. Maybe it's a time of year to actually focus on other goals. You'll see a lot of people are signing up to events and stuff for later in the year. Maybe that's something that could be on your radar. When we have a goal, we tend to work towards it, but most people, when they go to the gym, and this is a generic kind of thing I'm talking about, most people who go to the gym tend to not have a goal. They're slightly aimless. They may want to put on muscle, but they don't know where they want to put on the muscle. They don't know what their focuses are. Maybe they want to put it on across the whole body, but they've got a program that's really upper body dominant. So there's a lot to be said for really what's going on with people at this time of year. There's a lot that can be done to help them. And if you're thinking about becoming a personal trainer, or you are a personal trainer, you're going to be the support for these people. Now, this is now me heading into God knows how many years of trying to help people in their January endeavours, but you really need to think about what support you're offering, what people can afford, what people are going to take, when they're going to take it. This podcast is about Blue Monday because it's been highlighted that the middle of the month has really come and gone, and people are now starting to really find it difficult to keep their New Year habits, goals, or whatever else they've decided to do. Can you make a group that just allows them to keep accountability? Is that going to be the thing that helps you get customers later down the line? There's so much support you can offer people without having to go into too much, I call it time debt, where you're giving away too much of your own time for free. But there is things you can do that will help support people and make sure that they are in a healthy place this January. Now, granted, we might spend an hour or two in the gym with people. You know, it might be clients that you spend an hour with. It may be people you know in the gym that you spend a few hours with. And if you can help and support those people, they will be your biggest advocates moving forward. But also, that's what you got into the industry for, or that's what you're getting into the industry for. Having a little bit of help and support at this time of year, no matter who you are, no matter where you are on your journey, can go a hell of a long way. Now, yes, that Blue Monday might be the term that was thrown out there and people have jumped on it, but it doesn't have to be Blue Monday anymore. We can help make people aware of all the different things out there. If they talk about Blue Monday, if they feel a little bit anxious, depressed, or have any other things they're feeling, we can help. Now, we're not therapists. I'm not saying give them therapy, but you can say, maybe let's get you into the gym and get you doing some stuff you like. Maybe you can be that person they say hi to as they come in the gym to support them with their anxiety around training. Help introduce them to some exercises. Be a friendly face. Maybe you can help them with the depression by just simply egging them on to do a good workout and let the endorphins help them. There has been some studies done recently, and I can't remember the statistics, so I don't want to directly say this is true, but there was a study done that asked people about why they went to the gym. And I think, if I remember correctly, it was either 17% or 24% that said they go to the gym for their mental health, to feel better. So even if we can help with that, we're doing our duty and job as personal trainers. How you go about that? Well, that's really down to your personality. And there's so many different things that you could do to help people. But really, you need to find the things that you're comfortable with. I know my strengths, and hopefully you know yours. And it's really just about leaning on them and allowing people to lean on them as well. So this isn't too long a podcast today. I just wanted to jump on and really highlight these things. I wanted to make sure that you, the listener, was aware that Blue Monday is a farce. And that really, and this is the big thing for me when it comes to Blue Monday. It's all about perception. Now, I'm not saying you can cure depression by perceiving it as not happening. We are going to have different mood states, but if you have a happy-go-lucky, silver lining kind of attitude towards life, you will undoubtedly have more better days than you will have bad days. It is true what they say. If you focus on the positives for as much as you can possible, then you will ultimately have more positive experiences. Now, I would love to talk deeper about the positivity experience you can give yourself by just changing thought patterns and processes. But that's not my job, and it's not something that really we are qualified to talk about. If you are needing help and support, then please contact all the kind of usual channels like the Samaritans, like the NHS, and make sure that you get the help and support you need. But also remember there's things you can do, like going to the gym. And this is even if you're training to be a personal trainer, because personal trainers and students have mental health as well, and you want to keep that mental health as well as you can, because like I say quite a lot, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You need to make sure that you are good before helping others. So thank you for listening this week. I know it's been a little bit of a shorter podcast, but I thought it was important to jump on and talk about Blue Monday rather than rabbit on about something that doesn't really help anybody. And hopefully just this has been a little bit of a boost for you if you have seen that this Monday is the worst Monday of the year. Because it's not. It's actually been a good Monday. And I hope you've had a really good Monday. And I hope you'll have a really good week until we get into the next podcast. So till then, take care. And remember to like, subscribe, save, do all the comments you want, and remember to tell your friends about us as well. Till next time, folks, take care. See you soon.